All right, Albuquerque, TikTok. We are here at Books on the Bosque, and I have Annalise with me. And Annalise, if you could introduce yourself, tell the people a little about you and kind of what you do.
Yeah, sure. I'm Annalyse Lucero. I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist here in New Mexico. But recently I've started doing some local events to celebrate sober joy. So I'm hosting mocktail events that are bookish themed. And that's really what I'm focusing on outside of my therapy practice.
That is phenomenal. And so we're sitting here. If you notice, we're in a bookstore. We're here at Books in the Bosque. Can you tell us a little about how you found this place? Like, what kind of events are you hosting here?
Yeah, absolutely. Books on the Bosque is a local bookstore, and it is what I call like the safest place on the planet. It's just a really wonderful energy here. All the staff, everybody who works here is incredible. The community here is amazing. So I stumbled upon this store looking for a book, and I just fell in love. And so when we moved back to New Mexico last summer, I went straight to the events coordinator and said, I have an idea. And then we just rolled with it, and it's been very successful since.
That's awesome. So, can you tell me a little about what if folks were to come? I know earlier we were talking about you host like mocktail events and a book club. Can you tell us just a little about what that's like if folks wanted to come check it out and be a part of it?
Yeah, so we do monthly events. Once a month, we just get together and I sell tickets for about $10 just to keep it inclusive and affordable. And we'll try different mocktails based on different themes. So back in November, when we did our first event, we did 3 different nights. And the first one was Taylor Swift, themed for the launch of her new album. And then we did a fantasy night, and we did a smoky old fashioned that's alcohol free. And we called it a Zayden smoky old fashioned. Like, it was really fun. Everybody got to smoke their own drink, and then we taste the ingredients. And the big idea is that everybody tries everything before they put it in their drink, because they're all alcohol free ingredients, but there are things that people may have never tried before, never thought that they could try before. And yeah, it's like you get to choose what you put in your body, and the idea is that you don't have to drink it if you don't want to. And then now we're doing, like last month we did a Dry January group where we met weekly virtually and then met in the store and tried some functional mocktails, which was really fun. And then this month we're doing Black owned NA businesses. Nice. So really just a lot of like Black women who are setting a precedent for alcohol-free options, like setting the bar super high because they're like high quality, really good ingredients. And I just want to introduce that to people so they can have that as an option. It's really, yeah.
I was gonna say, that's awesome. That makes a lot of sense. I will say the mocktail moment is having a moment. I am a huge fan of mocktails. I don't drink myself, so that is awesome. I will definitely be here for that. I know you mentioned moving back to Albuquerque. Can you tell us a little about just either the book club or like your practice? Like, what brought you to Albuquerque? Were you raised here? What is it about Albuquerque that drew you?
I love New Mexico. So I was born and raised in Albuquerque. I'm from here. My husband is from here, but we're a military family. So we moved away, many different military moves. We have 3 kids, and we knew we wanted to retire here. So this is our last duty assignment, and he's going to retire in 2 years, less than 2 years. Oh, I can't wait. I know. And so we're settling here. We have our forever home here, and both of us really want to be involved in the community.
That is fantastic. I can attest to. I'm from Atlanta. I love New Mexico. I love Albuquerque. It's fantastic being here. Another question I have for you is, and I love to ask this to everybody that I interview, can you think of a local business or a local personality, aside from Books in the Bosque and your practice, that's just killing it? That you're like, if you had somebody that was coming to town for the first time, that you're like, oh, you got to check out, I don't know, Frontier or insert thing here. That's like a New Mexico, Albuquerque staple. I know it's a loaded question. That's a loaded question.
Okay, so this will tell you a little bit about my personality in my life. Like, I love sports. I just absolutely love sports. So I tell people, if I'm not at the bookstore, if I'm not in a client session, I'm at a soccer field. They're not really a small business, but they're very New Mexico. I would say if you can get involved in any way with New Mexico United, do it. Okay. It's so much fun. The games, the community, the culture, everything about it is really great. And I just absolutely love what they do for the youth in the soccer community. And I love everything about it.
That is fantastic. Yeah, New Mexico United, I feel like since moving here, I've noticed they have a presence seemingly everywhere. Yeah. I've only been to one game. I need to go to another one. I know when the season starts up, so that'll be fun. Yeah. Anything else that you kind of want to share with the people? Anything that, I don't know, about your practice, about the books and this? In terms of coming out here, where can they find you?
Very good question. So I'm on TikTok and I'm on Instagram under A Lucero MFT. I started out doing content promoting my therapy practice, which I do couples therapy as a licensed therapist, but that's doing so well. Now I've shifted and I really push out a lot of content about sober life and how challenging that can be in our world and culture today. So if that's something people are interested in, want mocktail recipes, want to talk about books, yeah, you can find me on Instagram and TikTok.
That is fantastic. Thank you so much. Hopefully people will find you. Like I said, go look her up. This was fantastic. And definitely come check out the store. It is phenomenal. I feel like I'm going to spend hours in here. So yeah, thank you very much. Awesome.